What's the first thing you would save if your house was on fire? It is a question a local photographer was asking his subjects. But then something unexpected happened. Here's Jobin Paniker with tonight's WFAA original.
I'm gonna have you have a seat right on the edge. Put your feet
right there?
Out on that if you can.
Okay.
Larry Lourcey has made
right up here?
A living.
Okay.
Taking pictures.
Don't move, let me just fix your coat. The portrait is not nearly as important as the story.
Well, that's an interesting idea.
How do you pick? What do you pick?
It's adorable.
And not every portrait calls for a smile. Everyone here is holding on to something, especially Marcia Whaley.
Marcia, that's so pretty.
This story starts 12 years ago, when Marcia adopted Nia from an orphanage in Ukraine.
I mean, it was love at first sight.
Nia was malnourished, neglected. She had cigarette burns on her body.
She was nonverbal. She had made up her own sign language.
But music is a universal language. Joey and Sherry McKenzie knew that.
Saw her every Tuesday at 1 o'clock.
Nia's godparents, who taught Nia
It was the highlight of my week.
to fiddle.
You've given her a voice. You gave her a way to communicate.
Nia traveled the country, made friends, even won fiddle competitions.
All right.
We became very close.
Nose this way a tiny bit.
There are some things we just cannot do without. Larry wants to capture that one thing.
The one.
You get home, house is on fire.
What's the one thing that you would grab?
What's the hardest thing to replace?
And finding that one thing is about finding ourselves.
Jewelry. I've had letters. He's got this painting that his mom did. He's got this little ceramic bunny.
The photo project he's been working on for more than a year.
If it wasn't for this, my life wouldn't have been the same.
Dawn would grab the receipt his wife signed when they first met 30 years ago. Trisha
Her writing isn't here.
would save her mom's cookbook from the 60s.
It started
And Marcia's story
about right there.
fits in a way many would not expect.
Our house burnt to the ground and our daughter was upstairs and she died. This is where she died.
There was a real fire at Marcia's home in Cleburne in January.
And we didn't have time to grab anything.
Nia was upstairs. She did not survive.
I can't think of anything ever worse that's happened in my life. I think maybe we should take them out of there.
The photographer saw their story, made the call, and found
Watch your head.
just the portrait to close the project with.
All right, give Nia a big hand. Great job, Nia. All right.
It's time for Marcia to show you what all she's carrying.
Oh, hi.
So nice to meet you.
4 months ago. It's what Joey and Sherry McKenzie found
Come on, Zipper.
in that burned out home.
I feel like this one is kind of next level emotional.
This is Nia's first fiddle. To pull that out of the rubble was something I'll never forget. Looks like it survived. It's a miracle.
That fiddle was a symbol of her spirit and
Chin down a tiny bit.
what
There
Marcia
you go.
is holding for her photo.
Yes, fiddle, for sure.
There's the first thing you take in a fire, and then there's the last thing you have.
I miss her so much.
And when the shoot was over, there was an impromptu moment we did not hear coming.
This is one of her very first songs.
Nia's voice
Got the finale down.
in North Texas.
Oh, I like that one.
I'm Jobin Paniker.